What's up, my friends? You're on FiloMania, and all my monsters and I welcome you to this brand new channel all about collectible pocket knives. What I have here today is a package, and this package contains a new knife that arrived just in time for Christmas 2024. It's a highly anticipated knife, one that collectors like me have been waiting for a long time. It's a pretty simple knife, but we'll check it out soon. Let's open up this box. What you see here is a cutter from the brand Fiskars. The cool thing about it is that it has a folding blade that's replaceable. It's just a tool I use to open packages. So, what do we have inside? Let's see. Here's the knife. What do we have here? It's a Peña X-Series knife. Peña is a knife designer, an American-Mexican designer. I think he lives in California. He's been in the knife-making game for quite some time, and over the past few years, he's done really well with his brand, which carries his last name. He's released several high-quality knife models, some assembled in the US and others made in China, but always by top-tier manufacturers. For example, Riet is a Chinese manufacturer known for producing knives of exceptional quality. So, let's open up this box and see what this unboxing has in store for us. Let's see how we're doing here. All right, here it is. Inside this case, there's another little box. And inside this box, as you can see, there's a lid. Underneath the lid, we find, well, it's just a little cleaning cloth for your knife. And beneath this foam is a very special knife. Don't think it's just any ordinary piece. Let's move this aside. And there you have it. A knife I've been waiting for a long time. As you can see, it's a fixed blade. It has a particularly minimalist design. As you'll notice, it doesn't have a handle. There are no scales, right? It's a single forged piece of steel. Peña used M390 steel for this one, as you can see right there. It's a solid piece of steel that, believe it or not, is quite practical. This is a knife you could use every day because it's very lightweight. Just a heads up, this isn't a review, it's just an unboxing. So, I'll keep my first impressions brief. The knife fits well in the hand. I have a large, or maybe standard to large, hand, and it fits comfortably for 3 fingers. The pinky finger ends up floating in the air. It's a grip that, well, I wouldn't say it's the best grip out there. No, it's not the most comfortable grip, but it works quite well for quick, easy cutting tasks or light work. The M390 steel material is strong and high quality enough to handle all kinds of jobs. It's also very convenient because it's slim and lightweight. This knife probably weighs about 2.5 ounces, which is roughly 90 grams, definitely under 100 grams. The weight has also been reduced by adding these holes in the handle, making it even lighter. There's also a small hole at the end, which is perfect for attaching a lanyard to help you pull it out of the sheath. This knife has a clip point blade, as you can see. The tip curves up slightly. Very subtle, not a pronounced clip point. There's a small section here where you can rest your index finger, and on the top, there's a bit of jimping. It's carved in low relief to give your thumb a comfortable resting point and better grip, even though the handle is short and fits only 3 fingers. It feels like a very practical and utilitarian knife, perfect for quick tasks that don't require heavy-duty work. Of course, it's a discreet knife you can easily carry to the office. Ideal for opening envelopes, cutting plastic, working with leather, cardboard, or whatever else you need. The steel is of very high quality, and this particular knife is made in the United States. What's really interesting about this model is the sheath. This sheath is quite beautiful, and I imagine that collectors, myself included, really appreciate it. It's made from high-quality leather and has a sturdy feel to it. This means you won't even notice the knife in your pocket, right? So, how does it work? Simple. You just slide the knife into the sheath like this, and it goes into your pocket fully covered and discreet. It's a little tight right now, but since it's leather, it will loosen up with use. The blade slides in so that about half the handle, or maybe a bit more, is exposed. As I mentioned, you tuck it into your pocket so that the sheath hooks onto the pocket. The leather portion fits snugly inside your pants, almost like a leather wallet. Here you can see the embossed logo in low relief. It says Peña X-Series and also has stitching, which I believe is handmade. It doesn't look machine-made. The thread they used seems to be plant-based, and it's dyed the same color as the leather. As you can see, it has two snaps here at the edges, which hold the two leather pieces together. These pieces are bonded with a special adhesive. If you look closely, there's a sort of stomach area, leaving enough space for the knife to move slightly. This allows for a bit of play, making it easier for you to pull it out of your pocket. So, yeah, this is a model that was released a few years ago. It was on standby for quite a while, and we collectors waited a long time for the release of this Peña fixed blade from the X-Series. They also released other models in the same series during that time, but with different blade types. Not a clip point like this one, but a sheep's foot and another type I can't quite recall. But I specifically wanted the clip point. I'll show you in the video that there were 3 versions of this knife model, but as I mentioned earlier, I wanted the clip point. It was released around Christmas, and believe it or not, it's a highly valued knife in the collector's market because of how simple, practical, and beautiful it is, especially with the leather sheath. Here, we can see there's another snap. I initially thought there were only 2, but there are actually 3, and this one secures the pocket clip. It's all one piece. The metal part goes inside and runs up to this point. It's probably made of steel, and, well, this snap here is used to hold the clip in place. As I was saying, over time, the leather will start to loosen up, making it easier to insert and remove the knife. That way, you won't have the issue of the sheath coming out along with the knife when you pull it from your pants or shorts pocket, right? No one wants to pull it out and have the whole sheath come along. With time, the leather will stretch, as I mentioned, similar to a new wallet or purse. As the leather softens, it will become much easier to draw the knife smoothly. As with all leather products, like shoes for example, this beautiful sheath will mold itself to fit the knife perfectly, but it won't let the knife fall out. Well, my first impression of this fixed blade is that it's absolutely gorgeous. It's the kind of knife you'd want to keep on your desk, just to admire it, maybe play around with it a bit, and use it to cut whatever needs cutting. Packages, mail, documents, you name it. Plus, it's stylish enough to carry in your pocket for a day out in the countryside by the campfire or for simple tasks like opening cans. Of course, I'm talking about aluminum cans that aren't too thick because you should never use your knives as can openers. Be careful with that. But if you've got a high-quality knife like this one with M390 steel, go ahead. Alright friends, that's all for today. I'm really excited to have received this knife from Peña's X-Series. It's been highly anticipated, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I'm truly thrilled to have it in my hands, and I wanted to wait to do the unboxing on camera so you could see my first impressions. That's all for now, friends. From me and all my monsters, we're signing off. See you in the next episode of FiloMania. Take care, and have a great day.